morning, everybody. It's Chrissy from Knittin in the Heights. Today is October the 3rd, but this is coming to you a few days later. Yeah, I had a rough night's sleep last night. Sometimes that happens. Yesterday was kind of a challenging day. Anxiety induced, let's just put it that way. Colleen had a struggle day yesterday, a big struggle day yesterday. So that kind of set things off difficult. She's okay now, but she really had a rough morning yesterday. It's hard because she's so far away. There's not really much I can do to help her. So, and then some stuff happened after work last night about work that it kind of triggered my anxiety a little bit, which is no fun, no bueno, as I like to say. Anyhow, I'm okay now. I had a very long talk with my friend, with Josh. He and I talked some things through, and so I felt better going to sleep. But it was one of those nights I was processing a lot of information because I had like 5 dreams. Yeah, and some of them were absolutely directly related to specifically the work-related stuff yesterday. So there's that. Anyhow, since I've taken you on so many little haunted tours, today's gonna be kind of more of a follow me kind of day. Sorry, Gabe's listening to something before the school bus comes. So I'm just gonna take you on my journey. I don't know if it'll be all that interesting. We'll see. I am not feeling like eating quite yet. I think I'm gonna stop at Starbucks. This is the kind of day that a hot chocolate, nice reward. The other thing is my stomach hurt a lot last night. So with Gabe's autism, he struggles to eat normal food. And right now he's convinced anything with seeds will hurt him. So that means anything that grows in the ground at all. He used to eat strawberries and bananas quite frequently. And once in a while he'd have like apple slices. Pretty rarely, but he would eat them sometimes. Trying to think what else I could get him to eat previously. Like there were some blueberry muffins that they had at school that he would eat once in a while. But like he doesn't eat vegetables, which is much to my chagrin because I would prefer for him to eat something other than potatoes. He does eat onion rings, but it's like he eats the fried foods, which concerns me for his health overall, and lots of really processed foods. But he's gotten into this kick where he won't eat anything with seeds. And so that includes strawberry ice cream now. That includes strawberry yogurt. He used to eat a lot of strawberry yogurt, which would help with protein intake. So it's kind of challenging. So anyhow, he's been eating things like waffles and pancakes. But last night I was just not in the mood to try to cook anything, or to convince him to eat anything at home, because he would have just eaten goldfish for dinner and had a glass of milk. He is drinking milk at least, but I would prefer for him to eat a little bit healthier. So anyway, I asked him if he wanted like Wendy's or McDonald's or something, and he actually asked for Burger King. And I was like, okay, well, I can get one of those Impossible Burgers, which is a vegan burger or a vegetarian burger. So I got that and I felt sick right away. And I'm not sure if I didn't even have any French fries. I was just like, I was surprised because actually I usually like the Impossible Burger a lot, but I think it was getting the work news at the same time as I started eating, and it just made my stomach hurt a lot. So I didn't even finish it. So I am hungry this morning, but I am going to go to Starbucks, I think, on my way. And Gabe is quickly trying to get another waffle so that, yeah, so there's these French toast kind of like, or it's like cinnamon toast waffles he really enjoys. But with my food allergy, I'm not supposed to expose myself too much to cinnamon. So I reluctantly allow it in the house because, I mean, I'm not allergic to cinnamon, actually. I'm allergic to allspice. And I don't think they put them in this. And it smells amazing, and I wish I could eat it, but doctors have told me to stay away. That's a really long ramble for me to say. I am just gonna let you follow me on my life. We're waiting for Gabe's school bus right now. I'm surrounded by the cats who are just jumping around. They've been fed this morning. And I did a little bit of like cleaning out their litter box and washing whatever dishes we accumulated yesterday. So yeah. And I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to share with you my day 3 of my Witch's Stocking box from Lay Family Yarns, if I can find number 3. Okay, well, we're just gonna open number 4. It's okay. I'll survive. Just a day early. Although by now it's like caught up, so we're fine. Like, if you've got this box, it's fine. Okay. Ooh. It's hard to tell in this light, but oh, look at that. That's really pretty. How nice. This is gonna be a really cool shawl, I think. And very dark academia witchy, which is kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna try to put it in my bag. I can't do it one-handed. So I will see you later. I will bring you with me on the subway. Bye. Has been a long day, friends. So it's about 6:30 or so. I got home from work around 5:30, so I've been home for about an hour, and in that time I've eaten a little bit. I made a scramble, like some eggs with some mushrooms and red peppers. It was pretty tasty. There's leftovers for breakfast tomorrow too, which is a good thing. Yeah, and I also picked up our laundry from the laundromat, because this weekend I didn't feel like waiting for my laundry. So yeah, so I just wanted to kind of update you. Today was a very long day at work. I've been given a project that, like, I knew I was gonna have to do this project, but I thought I had a lot longer to get it done. And when I mean longer, I mean like months to get it done. Instead, I have weeks to get it done. So that was a surprise. And it's actually kind of complicated because there's some unknowns. Yeah, so I basically have to turn around lesson plans for 10 classes for an entire semester of 18 weeks in a week and a half. So that's what I'm mainly going to be doing for the next couple of weeks. Yeah, but in meantime, I'm still interviewing teaching artists, potential teaching artists. I'm still meeting with partners. I'm still doing the rest of my job. So yeah, so I'll do the best I can to get it done, I guess, on time. I will get it done regardless. It's gotta get done. Yeah, it's gonna get done. That was part of why I was so, like, upset last night, actually, like, why I was so overwhelmed. So yeah, like, I got that news after the workday ended. I wasn't planning on checking my work email, and lo and behold, there it was. But it's fine. But also, Colleen had a really rough day yesterday. I'm not going to tell all of her business. I'll just say she had a really rough day yesterday. And so those things combined just kind of made last night a little tricky, because I wish I could have just been there with my kid, helping her out. But instead I'm in New York and she's in North Carolina. Yeah, that's one of the challenges of parenting long distance sometimes. So anyhow, let's talk a little bit about knitting. I wanted to give you an update on 2 of my projects I've been working on since I last podcasted about my knitting. The first one actually is the square for, like, the pillow cushion. I did some work on this actually this weekend, and yesterday I had to do a training. So there's this training you have to do every so often when you work in the field I work in, about how to recognize the signs of child abuse and how to do it appropriately in the state of New York. So I had to do that. But anyhow, so let's see. So the last time I showed it, it's gonna be really hard to see the progress I made, but from where that Snoopy is, it's probably like 3 rows. But you know, it's getting large, like it's a pretty big object. So, you know, 3 rows is significant. So yeah, so it's coming along. It's really hard to see, but yeah, it's coming along. And excuse the mess in the background, it's real life. I have sweaters to block that are sitting on my dresser. So yeah, that's coming along. And the other one, and this one I'm really excited about. So my Moonlit Magic Mitts, I've been working on them, except for yesterday. I didn't knit on anything last night after that news, but I did knit in the morning. So I got some done on this project, actually. So my Moonlit Magic Mitts are coming along, and I'm on the 2nd mitt now. And I'm into the color work. So there you go. It's about, I think it's like 9 or 10 rows of the color work. I think there are 70 rows of color work. So that's coming along. I'm very happy with that progress. And tonight I plan on working on them. I've decided to binge watch again The Tudors. I'm watching about an episode or 2 a night, depending on what time I start watching stuff. I think I explained this in one of my last podcasts where if I'm doing color work or lace knitting, I will have something playing on my computer. That's my main way of watching things these days, because Gabe just takes over the TV, which is fine. He can watch YouTube and stuff on the TV in the other room. He wants me nearby, but the door should be closed so that the sound doesn't bleed or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I end up watching something on my computer, and then underneath I put my chart. So I can just kind of watch the thing and then kind of look and see where I am in the chart and go up and down, up and down. It's a lot faster than looking at a piece of paper. Yeah, so that's how I'm making progress on these. So yeah, the plan is to do that for a little bit and have an early night, because I am tired, Joe. I am tired, and I have a lot to do tomorrow. Tomorrow I am planning to hit a haunted site on my way to work, which will be exciting. I'm not sure quite which one, depending on which direction I want to go in the morning and how much walking I feel like doing. But yeah, and it just depends on what time Gabe's bus gets here too. So yeah, I plan to hit another haunted site. It's going to be another warm day tomorrow. It got into the 80s here. And there's smoke in the air from the Canadian wildfires that are going on. So, yeah, I'll just see how everything looks outside and kind of make a decision from there. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great night. I'll see you soon. Bye.